Hola, mis amigos. Bienvenidos a la referencia de la película, aka
Movie reference.
Woo!
We
This
only had a
episode.
week off and you forgot how to do the intro.
I did it perfect, but I put the applause in a weird, awkward spot. That was my
Yeah,
fault.
yeah.
This is episode 63. Thank you guys for tuning in. You found us on YouTube. Yeah, it's 63.
I feel like we had a joke about 69 already.
Not yet. We're
Not yet?
getting there.
We're getting there.
That's what she said.
Hey.
So yeah, so you found us on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. And why'd you make that face?
That's just my face, bro.
Yeah, so here we are. What's going on? How you doing? That's Britt. I'm Mark.
What's up, dogs? It's me. It's me.
Huh?
But I don't have my last name is wrong.
You didn't change it?
So I had to come up with a secret identity for my Pilates class because I took my best friend, I took Divya to the Pilates class and it was like $35. One of my best friends. I have a lot of best friends.
Must be nice.
I got my select group. Okay. So I took her, but it was like $35 for a single session. But then I saw a thing, $30 for 2 sessions. But I was like, I don't want to do that because I don't know, what if we don't like it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we liked it. And so I had to make another one with a different name so I can get the 2 sessions.
Oh, I see.
So we're Pilates girls now.
Okay. Did you come up with a name like what Phoebe? What was Phoebe's alternate
Banana
identity?
hammock?
Yeah.
No, if you must know, it's Brittany Win, my new last name, of course. So it's not too far from the truth.
Are you gonna change your full name, or are you just gonna change your last name when you and Nathan get married?
Interesting.
Because you could officially be Brittany Win.
Thoughts?
You can get rid of all your middle names because you have like 15.
I have too many middle names, yeah. No, I'll keep this lame ass name. I'm just gonna go verbally by my new last name.
Yeah.
But all the paperwork and stuff, too much work.
Whoa. Okay.
We'll see, because it doesn't.
I don't know if that was a proper reaction, because
none of it lines
you do
up.
what you want to do. You want to keep your name, you keep your name. You want to change your name.
Well, I'm just saying, I'll keep the stupid name. No offense to the Denny family. I'm just saying, I had to keep it just because of paperwork. Because otherwise, I'd have to get married like this month.
Yeah.
To change my name for my license.
Yeah.
But then it would be, if I change my name, I would have to change my password, like my passport now, and it wouldn't be ready in time for me to go to Ireland if we go in March.
You don't have to change it now. You can change it afterwards.
Yeah, but then I can't renew my license again. I renew every 2 years.
Okay, so then you could change everything else and then when you renew your license, change your name.
I guess. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a loophole if you have your marriage license. You'd be like, hey, I got married. I want to change my name.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
I don't know how much they charge.
You don't have to figure this out now.
No.
You only have until the end of this episode to figure
out what you're doing. Sorry, it's too much.
Sorry.
Like, you should try doing Pilates. We should go. We could go, Lizette, you, me, Nathan.
I don't know what Pilates entails. But me, I'll do it. I'll try it.
You'll do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, when you guys come to town, give me I need a notice so I can book for that many people.
What's the new name after that?
I have to give me your email so I can make a new one.
Make ghost accounts. And,
yeah. They can't catch me, dog. They can't catch me.
Like, you look familiar. Do you have a doppelganger? Hey. Actually, I was a part of this freak cloning accident, and
yeah. You know how it is, man.
America.
I can't help it. How you
Okay.
been, bro? What's new? What's new, dog?
Not much, to be honest. Just working and grooving. Waiting for movies to come out on streaming. It's been a waiting game.
I need
I
something new to watch.
well, it's because you know, what was I gonna say? There's some movies that like when we did our end of the year list last year.
Mm-hmm.
There's some movies that we didn't know were coming out, and like now I'm like, dang man, now I would change my list, right? Looking back. And so now I'm
Yeah.
waiting for those movies that I've been waiting for that I didn't know I wanted at the beginning of the year. Now I really want to see before we do our end of the year list. And like, so I can figure out if they're going to be on my top 10 or not. Like Glass Onion and The Menu and
Oh snap! I was supposed to see
Fancies.
the menu. My coworker was bothering me about it. She's like, "You have to watch the menu," and I was like, "I'm gonna go see it this weekend." I did not see it this weekend.
I heard a spoiler by accident. I didn't turn away. Somebody got asked John Campea a question. He said, I'm going to put this sign up. If you don't want to know anything about this movie, cover your ears. And I said, I'm going to listen. I want to find out what the spoiler is.
You're like, I don't care anymore.
I don't care. So, which I feel like is my
Spoiler.
attitude lately with a lot of movies is like, just tell me.
Yeah,
If
forget about
if I
it.
have time to watch it, I'll watch it. It depends though. If it's a movie I'm looking forward to, like really looking for, like I don't want to know anything about the Banshees of Inisherin, right? I want to see that totally clean.
I feel like no one knows about that movie.
Oh man, December 13th. I'm gonna watch it on HBO
Yeah,
Max. I'm gonna watch it. Tuning in.
let's watch it. December 13th.
Yep.
Wow. Why do they release things on a Wednesday? That's so weird.
It is weird, but I got
Who has
excited
time
when
to
I
watch
saw it.
anything on a Wednesday?
And then they put in. I know you don't care, but I'm curious, mildly curious about Black Adam. So that one also comes out on December 16th. So that's at
Mm,
least that's a Friday.
I could live without it.
I know it's not gonna
Did
end
you
up
see Joe
on my top
Rogan
10.
called out The Rock?
I heard some rumbling.
Yeah.
He
He's like, there's no way you can like it's like what do you basically it's like saying it's like morally wrong to tell people that you get to that size by working out that way and eating that way. He said it's not natty, dog.
not Natty, yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard anything, I don't know the context. I don't know how it was said. Obviously what I saw was like a clickbait.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've noticed so much clickbait. It's ridiculous nowadays, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
You know, make us
Anyways,
sad.
but I saw the headline: Joe Rogan says The Rock's on steroids or whatever. Um,
He didn't say that. He just
that's what
said,
it said on the headline.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
not on Joe Rogan's side. I don't like that guy that much,
yeah, yeah.
but
Um,
because of
I
that
don't know. It's
liver.
interesting, and because even some of the best fitness gurus, action stars, I guess you like, Sylvester Stallone and Arnold, didn't they've already claimed that they've taken stuff, right? Am I
I,
mistaken?
I thought they did.
I feel like they've already said, "Hey, it was the 70s or the 80s,
That's what you did.
That's what you
Steroids.
did."
Who? What? Famous people.
Oh, and see, you're unlocking sports people now because there's quite a few baseball players I remember got in hot water for taking steroids for performance enhancements.
5 celebrities who have been open about steroids. Well,
Oh
I know
snap!
Joe Rogan. They all love that trend crap.
Trend. Oh, that yeah, yeah. You talked about that before.
Joe Rogan, I take testosterone. It's all these bald hoes.
Vin Diesel. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if Vin Diesel takes it. I don't want to. Yeah.
That's what happens. You lose your hair. The
Really?
Rock, they have The Rock. It says, I tried it.
Ooh.
He
That's all it
said
takes.
me and my buddies tried it back in the day. I was 18 or 19, didn't know what we were doing. Arnold, I have no regrets about using steroids. We did it under doctor supervision and we were experimenting with it. It was a new thing. You can't roll the clock back and say now I would change my mind.
Fair.
And then Mickey Rourke for the wrestler. And
Oh.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. See, I said the couple famous
He
ones. That everybody knows.
said He called it an amino acid, equating it to aspirin.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interessante. Either way, guys.
I mean, like, but all those guys, they have to get buff fast.
They gotta
How
get
you
buff
gonna do that?
fast. They gotta maintain it. They gotta. It's
Hugh Jackman.
when it's something like, I don't know about Hugh. Do you think Hugh did it?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I feel like I feel like with Hugh it's a special case. Maybe he did. I don't know, but I feel like he kind of earned that, or he earned his body over time, right? Like I feel like because he started in 2000 or technically 99, right, with X-Men, all the way to 2017. So I mean, I feel like he was working out pretty consistently all those years to finally get to that animalistic thing. But for all we know, you know, he tried it. We don't know.
Mean, we
I don't
can't
know.
judge.
I don't know enough about it. I just know that it's always been poo-pooed on. Like I don't know the side effects and all that stuff. Like I just know that people were very like
I don't know why they're so like it's if it's a big deal. If there was a weight loss pill, we'd all take it.
oh my god.
This is just a steroid to make you get muscles. That's it.
I think
Yeah,
that
maybe makes your testicles smaller, makes you lose your hair. You're more at risk of having
Yeah.
cardiac incidents.
wow, you're just naming all the side effects. Thank you for educating me.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. Like, I mean, you're right. I feel like to a certain extent, there's a huge amount of population that are super concerned with the way they look, how they're presented. They want to look a certain way, regardless of what side of the spectrum you're on, and they'll do anything to achieve it. And everybody wants that secret sauce, that magic thing. Like, man, I wish I could lose 60 pounds tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Bada bing.
Boom, bada bing. And
But that's why those steroids guys, they have like a big upper body and then they still have a barrel like stomach.
It's the alcohol.
And like their insulin resistance.
It's interesting. It's science is not my forte, but
Me neither. Our forte is movies.
Movies on steroids.
Did I tell you? On steroids. Hell yeah. Michael Bay movies.
Dude,
I think
we rewatched Ambulance the other day.
What did you see?
Dude, it's such a fun movie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
It just is. It still has that. It still had the magic when we rewatched it. I just remembered us in theater, all four of us in the theater watching it.
We had a lot of fun.
It's a throwback, man.
And that's when you had the popcorn thrown on you, right?
Yeah, that's when popcorn was. We grew up on the 90s action movies. That's what it reminded me of. It was just a highly high octane action movie with a lot of camera angles, a lot of drone shots, but
Bad Boys 2.
Jake kills it, man. He is hilarious in that movie.
I know.
It's Kashmir.
He needs to do more movies like that. Like
yeah.
Show his range, not just dramatic range.
Well, he's really good at like really diving deep into a character. Sometimes it's just fun to see him have fun. Like it didn't seem like he had to dive super deep to play the character. I forget what his character's name already. That's bad. Danny, that's his name. Yeah, so yeah. Fun movie.
Fun movie.
It's on Prime, guys.
I've been watching Wednesday on Netflix.
We got one episode in and then we just never went back. It's not that we don't like it. We enjoyed it, but it's not one of the shows that was like, oh, let's watch the next one. Like that's been my experience.
And you watched it with the surround sound?
Of course. I mean, the music's great. She's great as Wednesday, Jenna Ortega.
It really gets me in the zone with all the music that they play and the bass. I thought it was really good.
Did you finish it, or you're still in the process?
I'm on episode 4.
Oh, well, then it's hard because it's long episodes.
I mean, yeah, you guys are too busy now.
Yeah. we are busy beavers. But you know, it's funny because you had a different reaction. You're four episodes in. When I talked to Moni, she was I believe 4 episodes in, and she said, "I don't want to be a hater, but she didn't seem like she was really into it.
She was into it or not anymore?
It didn't seem like she really got into it.
Ah,
But
it's
maybe she
not.
has a different opinion now.
I don't know. It's like it's definitely Tim Burton vibes, and I like Tim Burton. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not a show where I can like I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see the next episode. I kind of just put it on when I'm
You
walking
know,
on the
it's
treadmill.
I like how weird Tim Burton can be.
Yeah.
It's definitely his bag. This movie, like
Mm.
when I remember when he did Dumbo, I thought that was an odd choice. I didn't
But
expect him to do
he made
Dumbo.
it dark like he likes it.
Yeah, exactly. And he's very good about doing like these loners, these people who are outsiders and stuff like that. Like that's why the first Batman, I love his Batman, right, with Michael Keaton. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not my favorite Batman movie, but it I as far as Tim Burton, I think that's one of my favorites. Beetlejuice was a fun one. That
Beetlejuice was great.
yeah.
Aren't they
You
remaking
know,
that?
I like how Michael Keaton sounds as Beetlejuice. You know, he's got that deep voice. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Oh, guess who got on TikTok?
Hans.
Yeah, Hans, but Kevin Bacon. And all these kids are just finding out that this guy can dance.
Oh my gosh, he can sing too.
He's a smooth dude.
He sings in the Guardians holiday special. You know what? That probably helped too blow up his
Yeah,
TikTok. Is that special?
probably. Cause I don't know. His daughter Sosie Bacon is an actress, but I haven't watched anything that she does.
Yeah, I think I found her on something recently, and I looked her up, and I was like, "Oh, she's Kevin Bacon's daughter." And I forget what movies though. There weren't movies that I typically like be interested in
Yeah, they're probably like all dramas.
for now.
Drama llama, save it for your mama. What else you been watching,
Britsters
bro?
before.
Wait. Do I need to say if I recommend the Wednesday show?
Oh yeah. I mean, you're only 4 episodes in. I guess you can.
Oh yeah, right. I should wait. It's only 8 episodes though. So I guess I'll wait. I'll let y'all know.
I'm curious of what episode 2 is. I'll say that.
I think you would like it if you kept watching it.
I agree. But I
It
think
has
you know what I think I figured out. You are an episodic TV person, and I'm a movie person.
episodic. It's just because I've been watching Korean dramas, which
Yeah,
I
but
finally finished. Hometown, cha cha
but it's
cha.
your but you agree, right? Like it's kind of like your thing. You like to watch something that's a longer format. That's 10 episodes, an hour each. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying I feel like you like the longer stories, and me, I'm like I like. Can you tell me a story, beginning, middle, and end in 2 hours, please, and thank you.
Wow. Except for Dune, you take your time.
leave,
What are you gonna say? Leave me alone?
leave Dune
Leave
out your
Dune
mouth.
alone. Hey, that meme I sent you with Austin Butler and Napoleon Dynamite, I can't unsee it now.
I mean, Napoleon Dynamite grew up to be a very handsome man.
That's all I can see now.
All I can say is never discount a nerd because you never know what they're going to turn into. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm,
I'm just kidding. If you guys haven't seen
happened?
it, Brittany sent me this meme where it basically is saying that Napoleon Dynamite grew into Austin Butler
Because they got the
because
same
same
like
lips and stuff.
lips and teeth. Oh, I wonder
Yeah.
if I can show it. Let's see. I hate trying to show things to you on here.
I know. Hold on. I didn't turn on the share. All right. Let's see if you can pull it up. But
Whoop.
yeah, so it's you never know. Look at me. I'm just kidding.
Dropping things.
We don't need to talk about me.
You're not a nerd, bro.
But I look at what I grew into, a beautiful flower.
Napoleon Dynamite and Austin Butler.
Is it gonna come up?
Hopefully.
Let's see.
If they have the side by side, that'd be hilarious.
Austin Butler, though. If you don't know who Austin Butler is, he was Elvis this year, guys. He's
Yeah.
the one who played Elvis.
So you can kind of tell, like right here.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, it's at the top, dude.
where? Right. What are you talking about? That's
Go to your
oh, this
left.
one?
No, one more.
Oh,
That's what you sent me.
yep.
Oh, it's a little
Hey, look.
blurry, but
Yeah, it's a little
yeah.
blurry.
But you can. It's the bottom. It's yeah. I guess it is the lip, the mouth.
It's gotta be the mouth.
But you know what?
I'm saying.
I'm saying. I'm not saying that. Oh, it's like that Batman thing. I'm not saying I'm not Batman. I just haven't been in the same room with him or something like
See?
that. I'm not saying I'm not
100%.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Maybe that's where he went.
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot his name.
The guy who plays Napoleon, isn't it
Yeah.
John Heater?
Yeah, maybe that's where he's been.
Well, after he did his Blades of Glory, maybe.
Also, whatever happened to Michael Cera?
Um,
Something to think about.
he. I thought he did something. You know what? I don't know actually, because I
Maybe
remember I went to go
he
see
only does
Superbad.
cartoon movies.
Yeah, I went to go see Superbad, and that's when I looked him up, and I saw that he's been doing like voice acting and guest roles, and like, but he hasn't done like, I guess well, at least as far as I can tell, he hasn't done a movie in a while. I don't know. I haven't looked at his IMDb in a while.
I would love to just do that.
What, work on IMDb?
Voice acting.
It would be cool, but man, apparently it's a lot of work.
I mean, yeah, but if the voice fits, I mean, I would have to practice on different voices for sure.
Oh yeah, so I'm not wrong. It's been a while since he's been in a movie. He did the voice for Paws of Fury. He was in a show
Yeah,
called Life and Beth. He was part of the Boys Diabolical.
the
Yeah, he's
cartoon
done
thing.
quite a bit of voices, and came back for the Arrested Development thing.
See, but he doesn't do different voices, so it's not that hard. He just does his own voice.
I guess. But there's on the John Campy show. There's somebody on there called Chris Carr, and she does voice acting professionally. And it's interesting to hear her talk about it and how much goes into it. And like, it's a little intimidating, but like, I would love to. Obviously, I would love to do voice acting. That'd be awesome. Like,
That would
imagine
be
being on the video
lit.
game or some cartoon or something. That'd be so
Well,
sick.
when I used to work at Costco, I worked in the food part, like the
Oh yeah,
chicken bake and the pizza. And I always yell out the pizzas whenever they're ready.
yeah,
And then I had so many teenage boys tell me, you sound like Tiny Tina, dude. And I'm like, what's Tiny Tina? So then I had to look it up.
yeah.
Everyone said that comment to me every time I would yell something.
Well,
So I'm like,
just like I sent you the other day that someone posted, it's never too late.
it's a-
Remember, there's a whole bunch of actors that didn't get discovered until like they're 40 years old or whatever.
there's no voice acting in Houston. I'd have to live in that
No,
shabby town of
no, no,
LA.
it is, dude.
It is?
Austin's becoming really popular seeing for that. But
Mm,
like Chris Carr, she was talking about how you can do dubbing, all the anime stuff that comes over here. You can do the English versions and all that stuff. Just saying.
that would be cool.
But the thing is, you gotta look into it, and I don't know. It's hard. I would love to do it though. Like, I mean, if you're listening to this podcast and you go, "Hey, I could see him playing a disgruntled kitty cat." Um,
You want to do a challenge?
what's your challenge?
We should see who can get a voice acting gig first.
Like real, or like wait to see if anybody watches the show and be like,
No,
"Hey,
let's actually like look into it and like try to get a job.
what if? Whoa! What if we
Oh,
No, I don't want to. I don't want to say this out loud because if it doesn't happen, but
what?
let's say we documented it. Like you and I went to go audition for a voice role for something similar that was the same day or whatever, and we go audition and we document it, and then we show it to the world whether we failed or passed.
See?
That'd be cool.
It could be like that girl on YouTube, Michelle Care. She like always posts videos of her like trying. She like being a lifeguard for 24 hours or
Oh
joining the
yeah,
SWAT team.
I actually really want to do that. I'm just gonna say it out there. I mean, I've always wanted what I envision seeing this show later on is you and I actually going and trying stuff in the movie industry. You know what I mean? Whether
Ooh.
we working behind the scenes or working in front of the camera, behind the whatever the whatever department that wants to deal with us, like have us actually there. So like if we're in the costume department and they want us to sew something, we're sewing it. You know what I mean? But like I think that'd be so much fun.
I think that'd be lit, bro.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, that's our challenge.
That's our big dream.
That's our big
That's
dream.
a big dream, dog. I haven't said it out loud before other than to myself, so it feels good to get off my chest.
Time to manifest.
Time to manifest, let it be known. It would be so cool. And then I think at the end of the road, it'd be cool to be like, I think I figured out what I want to be when I grow up, and I'm gonna go do it.
Now we figured out what we want to do when we grow up.
Lisette asked, I told her that question is that was the scariest question growing up. What do you want to be when you grow up? Right?
That was a scary question for you.
It's terrifying. I still haven't figured it
You
out.
know, you remind me of there's like this. I saw this. What? Like he was like a little kid, like 7 years old, and this guy asked him, "What scares you?" And he's like, "The future scares me because I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough for what I want to do." I was like,
Dang.
"Talk about overthinker. This is Marc Anthony to the max."
I'm sorry that I overthink. I really do. It must be something about my Gemini sign. No, is it Gemini? What's it called?
You're a Gemini?
No, I'm a Sagittarius. What are they called though? The whole thing, like the horoscope? Well, no, is
Yeah.
that what they're called? Signs? What are they
Are you
called?
pretending not to know?
No, like.
It's a zodiac, bro.
Thank you. Zodiac. It must be something to do with my zodiac. Zodiac sign.
Zodiac and horoscope are the same thing,
I guess. I mean,
right?
I don't know, but I don't
We
know why
went
I
to
overthink.
we went to a dinner for Divya's birthday party, and this
Yeah.
guy, I he found out that we're engaged, Nathan and I, and then he's like, well, first he asked what Nathan does for a living, and then Nathan told him, and then he has like a thick accent, so then he said, no, Zodiac. I'm like, what does that have to do with his job? I was like, is he really asking Zodiac?
Yeah.
And then I looked at it for a second. I was like, he's an Aquarius. And then he's like, what are you? And I was like, and he's like, what are you? I was like, Capricorn. And he's like, oh, you guys are good fit for each other.
It's weird how people. I guess it's not weird because I mean, look at us with movies and shit. Like, but how people get into zodiacs and they know like who's the perfect combination or what kind of data. It's so weird how that's woven into the fiber.
I'm sorry, it's the stupidest crock of shit I've ever heard.
I'm trying to be nice.
Like when people ask me my sign, I'm like, oh, here we go. I get to hear some.
You just lose it.
This is the one thing that's my thing. That's my ick.
Yeah.
Like I want to jump off a building. Because how are people born like at a certain time frame going to have the exact same personality? Every time. What are you, Capricorn? I hear good things. You're organized and you plan things out and you have like a calendar. Oh, you're like an Excel sheet girl. And I'm like, I am not even close.
My fiance is.
My fiance is. So maybe he's secretly a Capricorn. But hey, and then people and they excuse their behavior for being dickheads based on their zodiac sign.
How many people do you run into that talk about zodiac signs?
It's the Scorpio in me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I met quite a few people who subscribe to this.
Yeah.
And stop.
I don't know. I you believe what you believe. I don't. It's interesting. Like I like to hear like when they like what they say about each sign. Like I'm like, yeah, what do they say? What did what's a Sagittarius?
Yeah.
And apparently there's something new now, or some new thing came out, but I was like, bitch, I've been a Sagittarius all my life. Like, it doesn't matter.
The months did you change?
Something changed. They added one, and then I ended up getting grouped into a different zodiac.
What? They just
Yeah,
change things up on you, see?
yeah,
Because it
exactly.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, so, but I've always been like, I always like to hear about it, but it's like I don't associate. Like, I don't go, oh, you're a Cancer, get away from me. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't get that, but it's just like people don't get why I like movies so much. So, I can't say anything. You know.
Hey, and you know what? That movie thing, you love movies so much. Is that a Sagittarius thing? I don't know. I don't know any other Sages that are like that.
Well, I mean, listen, Ben Stiller, he's an actor, director. He's born on my birthday. Kevin Conroy, rest in peace.
Hey, can we talk about something?
Voice of Batman. Sorry. Rest in peace,
Sorry.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead.
So I've been hearing some things about J-Lo.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
come on.
I'll take the carrot. What do you gotta say?
Well,
is this the singing thing?
Well, besides that, because she thinks she can carry a tune. Oh. I don't know what she's thinking. Oh yeah, I can cover a Whitney Houston song, no problem.
I love Jennifer Lopez.
What? You love her?
Okay, love is a strong word. I like her. She's cool.
Okay. I liked Made in Manhattan. Classic. And I liked Monster-in-Law. Enough was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Great film. Yep. Okay.
Selena was good.
Which one?
Selena was good.
Yeah. So Selena was great. Yeah. But you're gonna tell me that this woman who sings "My love don't cost a thing" can sing, and she thinks that she's on the same spectrum as Whitney Houston is diabolical. Like, how many enemas have you had to make you like think this way? I just don't understand. Kelly Clarkson could have done it. Jennifer Hudson could have done it. Christina Aguilera could have done it. Like, how in your right mind can you be like, oh, okay, yeah, I do it. Like, you know what you're capable of. Yeah. They're not gonna let you lip sync. Isn't it the Grammys? You're not allowed to lip sync there.
Yeah.
So that's the number one thing. I think this
know your lane
woman,
is what you're trying to say.
She doesn't know her lane. And I think I don't think she's actually heard her own voice. Okay. Next case in point.
Sidebar, because of everybody making fun of how she sings, I was actually surprised because didn't she do the inauguration and all that stuff, and she was belting out a tune, and I thought it sounded okay, but I'm just saying, like, people always have something bad to say about her voice.
Sounds okay.
Okay,
it's not on Adele level.
Listen, Adele is a different level, all right?
Yeah,
same with Celine Dion and Whitney Houston. I get it.
Yeah, so you can request somebody that's on that level.
Yeah.
But they picked that woman. I think she's gorgeous. She could do good movies. Singing's not her thing.
She can make a lot of money. Great producer.
Yeah. And here's my next thing. So I'm watching a thing because I never hear anything bad about Ben Affleck. Yeah, he had some issues. He wants to do rehab and stuff, but I saw this thing saying like Ben Affleck is like a huge tipper. So like when he goes to like the casinos and stuff, he'll give them a huge tip every person. So apparently he was giving people tips, and then Jennifer Lopez was coming after him to take back the tips and give people $5 or $10, like smaller tips. Then there was another thing where this girl says that Jennifer Lopez has this thing. See, this is just hearsay, but I'm all here for it. Okay. Right. Hearsay, Brittany's here for it. I don't care if it's fact or fiction. I like it. I like the chisme. Okay. So they were saying that Jennifer Lopez has this thing where you're not allowed to look at her. Like her drivers, you're not allowed to look at her or touch her.
There's a group of celebrities that are like that. That you're not supposed to look them in the eye and all that.
Well, we heard that about Eddie Murphy.
I heard about Ellen too.
Yeah, like our Uncle Nick was an extra for movies, and he said that Eddie Murphy, he wouldn't let anyone look him in the eyes. Like they're like beneath him.
Wow.
Just saying. So anyway, apparently like even if you try to look behind like on that rear view mirror, if you look at it, she'll start like if she notices because you're trying to see the cars coming behind you, she'll just
Yeah.
start berating you and thinking that you're trying to stare at her. So apparently this girl, her dad like refused to drive her because he works for the same company that, you know, drives the celebrities around, and he's like, I don't want to deal with this woman.
Mm.
So that's my thing. But I don't know if it's true. How can someone be married to someone that treats other people like that? Like I feel like if I was with somebody and I noticed that behavior, I'd be like,
Fair enough. But like you said earlier, it's all hearsay. For all we know, it could have been a
exactly.
bad day. Maybe it didn't even happen. It's hard to say
Regardless.
without facts.
Mm, 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 mm.
But if we're looking at that, if it were true, I completely understand. It's like that's such an unappealing relationship
Yeah.
to be in, and so I get that. But for all we know, it's not like that, and it's
Maybe it's not true.
yeah.
But I want like video evidence. You know, like when they found out about James Corden,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
the way he treats
That's been a hot thing.
the way he treats servers and stuff. Because I
Apparently, Mel B said he's the biggest dick she's ever dealt with. I think is what she said. She said something like,
well that like when he agreed to do the late night show, the late late show, all the
mm.
British people like have him. They can't stand this guy. I guess because he's like supposedly fake and just mean to or rude to other people.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
somehow he comes across as genuine, like when he does interviews and the people are laughing with him. But I guess not.
well, the fact that he's been able to deal with Tom Cruise, I was like surprised. Maybe
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is not as nice as we think.
Is it? I get so
It's
worried about that Scientology because did you hear about Christy Alley? She's part of that Scientology thing.
oh, I didn't realize.
Oh,
And
and
may she rest in peace as
may
well.
she rest in
Oh
peace
man.
because all that she was like at the top level of Scientology.
Hmm.
And you know, they don't believe in apparently like medical treatments or Western blah blah
Right.
blah. That's why they caught her colon cancer so late.
Oh,
And
okay.
she turned into that stuff.
Hmm. It's
But
it's tricky. I'm of two mindsets, right? Like it's cool. People need to find a balance with celebrities here. You know what I mean? Like, don't idolize them. They're cool, and there's some that like we're fans of. Like, we were excited to see their movies, but
yeah,
like, some of them are nuts. Some of them believe in some weird things. Some of them are assholes,
yeah.
and yeah, just don't get too attached to anybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen,
you never know, and and so it's like I always hear about the old days. Like, I I kind of wish there was still a mystery. Like I wish we didn't know as much as we do. I wish there wasn't paparazzi. I wish we didn't have the tabloids. I wish, like celebrities weren't allowed on social media. I wish it was just a family thing. Like you could only follow your family, and if you follow outside your family, you have to get written permission. I'm just kidding.
you go to jail.
But no, yeah, but no, like I don't know. I wish that I don't know. It's
It was more
weird.
private.
Yeah, like I wish we didn't have to know so much about them. Who cares?
You know who's cute? Jennifer Garner. I like her TikToks.
Yeah, well, see, and stuff like that. That's the the accessibility of it all. I think that's why I'm getting kind of tripped up. I like the celebrities that embrace the accessibility and have fun with it, like Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds, Jennifer Garner, whatever. But then it's the other ones that are just like, I don't want to see you promote your products. Go away. I don't
Go
know.
go away.
You know what I mean? Like some of them deserve to be just disappear. Just some
Are we
people
talking
do it
about
right.
are we
Like
talking about Kardashians?
like yeah, the Kardashians are everywhere, but like Christian Bale, I love he's my favorite actor, but he doesn't promote anything. He's not on social media. He's barely on there, and you're lucky if you get a picture of him.
That's
And
true.
there's a mystery to it. Eminem, very big mystery. Other than when he has something coming out, that's the only time he jumps on his little social media is to let him, hey, go stream this or whatever. But like, I feel like Tom Cruise, even though he's out there, you don't really hear or see anything unless it's somebody that's trying to dismantle his because of his religion. You know what I mean? That's the only time you hear is people going against him and his religion and all that stuff. But like
That's
himself,
true.
I feel like he's pretty quiet. But then you have others like, like we said, the Kardashians, they're everywhere. They're always on social media. You always see them. You always know more about them than you know about your own family. Here comes Christmas time, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, what should I get everybody? Nah, I really know what I should get Jennifer Lopez. A blindfold. Just kidding.
A blindfold, more like a auto tune microphone.
Oh, damn.
Heyo!
Heyo!
It's coming at you fast.
Woo! Anyways, honestly, I don't even know how that tangent began.
I don't know either.
Damn.
But before we end this episode,
what? We're not ending yet. You have something to share, and I have something to share.
I'm the captain of this ship. Okay, I decided.
I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now.
Wow. So I wanted to talk about what I watched a couple weeks ago that I haven't been able to talk about.
Super late to the party.
Super late. Fashionably late. I saw Wakanda Forever. Finally, bitches. Yes. Saw it.
And
the movie was great.
Yeah.
The music was great.
Music is great. That's the one thing I've been able to. I haven't seen it, so
yeah. The crowd was great. The acting was great. The movie was touching. There was a lot of moments where tears will fall. If you're familiar with Black Panther, you will get some sort of emotionality. If you don't, I don't understand. Maybe you lack empathy or something like that. But like the first scene already choked up. Yeah. Midway through, choked up. Last scene that you wait for, choked up. I mean, they try to hit you all through this place, but there was some funny moments. Okay, there was some, the cinematography was beautiful. I recommend the movie to everyone because I'm typically not a Marvel person.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay. Unless
did you like the first Black Panther, or have you seen it?
I did like the first Black Panther, and I'm gonna say this: I like this more than the first Black Panther.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the bad guy in this one was a lot better than the first one.
Ooh, I like Michael B.
And spoiler, Michael B. shows up in this one. Am I allowed to say that?
I haven't seen it, but just
Hey, if you haven't watched it now, you're gonna get the spoilers right now.
Okay.
Just kidding. Ahead. Okay, just stay till the end. This one's more about how do I explain? Damn it. There's way more for you to see, Margani, without me spoiling.
But the thing is, they already spoiled who's Black Panther, so because it was a big secret, even though we already kind of knew, but it was like a big secret. And then, like, I think 2 weeks after the movie, they put out a poster showing who's taking up the mantle. So.
Oh. Well,
Shuri is Black Panther now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I love it. There's not even an ounce of you going, well, I don't want to spoil for you. No, you just go, yeah.
Okay, but I don't understand how that's a spoiler. Like, you all knew that.
I know, but that was
And when you're watching a movie, you know it. Like
their intent was to surprise and have her earn it rather
but
than.
who else would get it?
Well, exactly. That's exactly who else is.
There's no other options. All right, you're gonna introduce a new person or what?
I feel like I know more about this movie though.
Then you're leading on.
I feel like no. Like I feel like from all the promotional things, like T'Challa has the kid, huh?
Nah, I don't want to spoil anything.
Come on.
Come on. How about you watch the movie?
And I feel like Winston Duke, who plays who's he play? He's the tribe leader of.
I love those guys.
Is this tribe Yimite Bay or was it? I don't remember. But he's awesome, right? The right? That's his.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And then of course there's.
Am I spoiling something by saying he's awesome?
No. Just asking. Lupita, she's in it. Great. Is there good action scenes?
There's great action scenes. It's a. Ooh. Can I say anything?
Yeah, I don't care. I was just playing around with this.
Okay, here.
Spoiler warning for people who haven't seen it.
Yeah, spoiler alert for anyone who's super late to the game, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to this like twice because I have to edit.
So basically, this it starts off with T'Challa. I'm not telling the whole movie.
Okay. But when you know, it basically starts off.
I recite every line from the movie.
Are we doing an episode of the Who and What Movie podcast?
Yeah. Starts off, T'Challa's sadly gone, and they don't say where it's from. They just, the sister is trying to figure out what's wrong with them, trying to find a cure for him, but she couldn't find it. Gone.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Rest in peace. So now that they're a country.
This episode is depressing, man.
What? We talked about Ben Affleck, we talked about J-Lo.
Yeah, but every person we brought up 3 people that have passed away already.
Well, that's life.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so rest in peace, obviously. So now Wakanda is without a Black Panther, so now they seem like a weak country. The United Nations or whatever is going on, they want to have a hold of what's that stuff called?
Vibranium,
yes. They want a hold of it, and then Wakanda's like, no baby, you can't have this because we know what you guys are capable of. So the countries keep trying. They think that Wakanda is weak, and they're trying to steal the vibranium. Turns out vibranium is also found in the ocean. But they try to take it, and the CIA or whatever gets attacked, and they blame it on Wakanda because they only think Wakanda is the only one that has vibranium. But it turns out the underwater world has vibranium, and there's like this robot that someone invented to find vibranium, even though they were like, that's impossible. But some little girl made it, and so now the people from the underwater world want to kill the little girl.
Well,
I can't talk that fast. So they try to, the Wakanda's trying to protect the girl and let them know like all this stuff.
The girl who's Ironheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I already know this movie.
Okay.
She's basically the new Iron Man.
Oh yeah, she wears like that costume. She built that.
Yep.
And so Wakanda is trying to protect her because they're like, no, we gotta kill this SOB. Okay, she's putting our country at risk, and we can't let them know anything because the human world is dangerous and they like to take advantage of people. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
War between them both.
Let's call it war.
That's
from Andor.
Yeah. So that happens. And that's all I'll say now.
So pretty much the only thing you haven't spoiled is who wins.
Anything. I'm telling you the basis of the movie. You saw everything in the trailer. You saw the underwater world. You knew there was gonna be an underwater world.
Yeah.
and you saw
Well,
what? Anyway,
you little
that's
rascal.
little
It's
rascal.
okay. I kind of figured that you were gonna end up spoiling the movie, and that's okay. It's
He's like later, I hate this bitch.
no, I really want to see this movie, and I haven't had a chance to. And
Just watch it with us, bro. I'll see it
when
again.
when are you gonna go see it? When are we gonna be
Uh,
in the same country, Brett?
when you get your act together, bro. Okay.
Well, then thank you for Wakanda Forever. Please, if you want to give us
I
a
give it a
score,
10 out of 10. The music's amazing. I still work out to the music because we like the whoo.
yeah,
Like Nathan and
I
I do
love the
that,
song. Ludwig Göransson did the score, guys. Um, what is it called? I know what you whisper or something like that is so good.
right? I thought you liked the other one. You want it, but they don't, or something like that.
Yeah. By Tobe. I don't know how to say his name. I know he says it multiple times on his music. A great song though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. And then there's also a good Stormzy song. Like, is it Stormzy? Is that his name?
Yeah, Stormzy. He always has
Woo!
good music.
Yeah. Who do I run to?
And then Rihanna, lift me
Yeah.
up.
I like how we're previewing the we're like the commercials at 3 a.m. Get your hand on Wakanda Forever.
Missing those 80s vibes. But I would see it again. We'll take you. We'll take you to the movies. We'll find a babysitter.
Yeah.
Boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
All right. Well, with that being said, I wanted to rank the MCU Phase 4.
Go for it.
So, okay, if you guys don't know about the MCU, it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? It's what entails of Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Shang-Chi, all those characters are all underneath the umbrella. No, I'm sorry, Morbius is not a part of it. Venom is not a part of it. Who else is not a part of it? Batman is not a part of it. Okay, so get it through your head. Batman's
People think
DC, by the way.
Batman is Marvel?
No, I'm just trying to prevent people thinking that he's a part of the universe.
Oh yeah, don't make stupid mistakes like that, crowd. To
So,
our two listeners, get it right.
right, okay.
Get it right, all right.
So I wrote in my little notebook. So, okay, listen.
Let's hear about your journal entries.
Phase 1, right, consists of 6 movies. I thought amazing, right? Phase 2 also consists of 6 movies. Amazing. Phase 3 upped it to 11. Phase 3 is my favorite phase of all the Marvel phases, okay?
I don't understand all these faces.
I'm telling you, they're broken up 6
Okay,
movies.
can I say something? Can I say something?
Okay, say something before
The
you.
Ant-Man trailer came out before Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
And I literally,
Yeah. Love it.
I think Marvel's, they ran out of ideas.
They
You have
did.
you have 1,000 people
Uh-huh.
working for you. You have so many people working on a script. Yeah, I'm blacklisted. Okay, I'll never make it in voice acting with these comments that I'm making. Okay, but I watched the trailer. I was like, oh, here we go again. Alternate dimension.
Yes, that's what this whole thing has been leading towards.
So that's what phase 3 is. Ultimate.
No. Phase 4. I
Dimension?
haven't even talked about Phase 4 yet.
So what are we talking about?
Okay, so Phase 1 basically consists from the first Iron Man till the end of Avengers, the first Avenger movie. Okay, so that's all the first movies of Thor, Captain America, Hulk. Phase 2 is sequels and introduction of Ant-Man and I think Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep, Guardians of the Galaxy. Then Phase 3 is when it all gets upped, right? That's when we get Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, Spider-Man gets introduced.
Thanos is being a bitch.
Exactly. Phase 3 is my favorite phase of all of them. I think it's where you get introduction to Black Panther, etc. Great movies, great conclusion, right? I love Endgame.
Yep.
Phase 4. Now this is where it's been getting really messy, complicated, and doesn't seem like they know what they're doing anymore. I mean, they do know what they're doing, but everyone's questioning what the hell's going on, right? 18 different projects have been made for Phase 4.
Okay, so Phase 4 is Black Widow.
It's from WandaVision to Wakanda Forever.
Oh, okay.
So for the last 2 years, whatever's come out, Thor: Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange, Black Widow, Eternals, Werewolf by Night, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Loki, etc. Okay?
Okay.
7 movies, 9 shows, and 2 specials. That's what's broken down to.
Okay.
All right. And it's been all over the place, right? It's been there's so much coming at us content-wise for the MCU that I hear more people complain about it than ever before, right? The first 3 phases, they may not have known what they were going through, but they knew how to fix their stories and know how to tell, conclude that story. So, anyways, phase 3 is my favorite. Anyways, phase 4, I ranked it. All right. Of course, I didn't get to see Wakanda Forever, so it's not on my list. And they have a show called I Am Groot, which I don't think has anything that affects any of the universe. It's just they put it out mini series or something like that. So I'll check it out when Miguel's old enough to check it out. So, anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I'm ranking 16 projects. Brittany, you're just gonna react to them.
Okay.
Phase 4 has been.
I'll tell you if you're wrong.
Phase 4 has been dealing with the multiverse, right?
Uh-huh.
And right now we're looking at it where it seems like not everything is what it seems. And there's a very good explanation that they could explain using Ant-Man and whatever they put in phase 5. Because Ant-Man's what starts phase 5.
Okay.
So okay. Okay, coming in at number 16 is their series What If. It was an animated series where they were talking about the possibilities of what would happen if so-and-so was wearing the Iron Man armor instead of Tony Stark. What would happen if Doctor Strange couldn't save the love of his life? Janine, right? That's her name, Janine? Etc. Right? So it comes in number 16. It wasn't great. I wasn't super interested in knowing. Doctor Strange's episode was really great. This, though, was a preview to the Thor that we're going to get. There's an episode in What If where Thor's like drunk and he's partying everywhere. It's such a preview to what we got with Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah. So that's number 16. Number 15, She-Hulk. Okay. It's weird because I look forward to the show every week, right? I love watching it when it was set, but when it was all said and done, there was really only 2 episodes that I loved. And that's the first episode with Hulk and the second and the episode 7 with Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
that's
it.
So
that's why it's low. It's just like it wasn't super memorable. I wanted it to be better. I look forward to it every week, but it just didn't.
I think it's underrated. But go ahead.
Okay, whatever. Number 14. This might shock you. Thor: Love and Thunder.
So you finally jumped on the bandwagon that everyone's like,
it's not a bandwagon. It's the first time I watched it, I will admit, I had a blast. I laughed. Yeah. I thought everything was funny. But upon second watching, you kind of didn't use Christian Bale. Like there should have been one more scene. He should have attacked Zeus. He should have been the one to kill Zeus. Yeah. That really bothered me. And of course, I don't want to say anything else about the story because I don't, it's all done in retrospect, not in disrespect. You know what I mean? So there's nothing I can do to change it. But that was disappointing how they used.
I think that's the problem with you is that you rewatch movies when you should be watching new movies.
Exactly, you got to rewatch them. And then I also think that Thor was so immature that we should have dealt with immature Thor in the first 2 movies and not in the later movies.
Whoa. So,
just saying. Coming in at number 13, Hawkeye.
That should have been at the very bottom.
It was a little bit of a disappointing series, but I like Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. I felt like they gave him something to do actually this time. And but not much. The car chasing was dope. The tease of Kingpin, the possibilities. Mm-hmm. Everybody doesn't like Echo, but I liked Echo, and especially her centered episode 3, I think it was. I thought it was a really cool episode. Anyways, number 12, Moon Knight. Moon Knight promised so much Episode 1 through 5, I was so invested.
This guy is just bitching about
I
this.
was so invested. Episode 6 didn't feel very earned,
Mm,
and it kind of brought the series down as a whole.
okay.
I think
Then you're-
6
I feel like
episode 6 would have worked better
you're
if
moody
it
right now.
listen, episode 6 would have worked better if it was a 2-season thing, or if
Okay.
if it was a 2-season thing and they built up to that.
You think they can afford like Isaac like that? They think they can afford Isaac?
I'm just saying. I just feel like the ending really botched it.
Okay, here's one. Whereas are you getting close to the Captain America series? Because that and Hawkeye,
Captain America is phase 1 through 3.
that show?
Oh, Falcon, you mean Falcon and the Winter
Falcon
Soldier.
show.
We'll talk about it when we get there.
Oh my god, that's higher up. Can you believe that, babe? All right, keep going then.
Coming in at number 11, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Just so the audience knows, these are his opinions, none of my own.
They don't reflect the show. Okay, so Doctor Strange actually went really low originally, and I watched it again because I like to rewatch stuff, and it was better the second time around. The thing is, the most disappointing thing about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is what it promises after Spider-Man No Way Home. Because if you remember, Spider-Man No Way Home was it had a setup of like all these multiverse things going on. Doctor Strange is dealing with this stuff and all this stuff, and you get to the end, right? They give you the teaser trailer, and he goes, "I had to do what had to be done." You know, it's all ominous. Something went wrong.
Yeah.
It felt like
it was way more built up in the trailer, and then
it felt like
turned
it
out
was
to be-
consequences for what he did in Spider-Man.
but it was just all Wanda.
Exactly. So it didn't live up to what it teased. I think it was a poorly placed, poorly timed ad, because it really felt like because of what he did in Spider-Man was going to cause this stuff, but in reality it was Wanda, and yeah, it just didn't live up to what I had in my head. But it was better second time watching. Number 10.
Here he goes.
Eternals. Number 10. Eternals.
Are we doing opposite or what?
No.
Like, one is the worst.
No, these I'm building up to the best. So, okay, Eternals, the first time I saw it, I was like, this is okay.
I'm checked out now.
This is okay.
You
but when I did my paper for school, right, I rewatched it. And it was better the second time, and I was able to kind of like, you know what? It's not bad. It's not top tier Marvel. That's why it's lower on my list, but it's not bad.
The average viewer, if they don't like something, they don't watch it twice. They're not like, you know what?
Something?
This wasn't good. Let me watch it again.
Sometimes I do that though. I hated Justice League, the theatrical, and I rewatched it, and it was that one still was bad. So
I think things that you should rewatch are something that you watched like that came out in the early 2000s, and you're like, you know, like when we thought that the Kung Pao movie was amazing.
Listen,
we watch
bro,
it now.
just because you're a one and done fan, if
I love a movie, I watch it over again.
Yes,
but if I don't like it, like Dune, I'm not gonna watch it again.
I wanted to make sure I was watching the same movie you were when I watched Dune. And then with the Marvel, I love Marvel. Like, I love the MCU. So
fine, keep going. Whatever.
Until they burn me out, I'm probably gonna rewatch even if I don't like it or if I didn't enjoy it the first time.
I'm burnt out.
Number 9.
I hope you watch Spider-Man No Way Home like 1,000 times.
Number 9 is Black
really
Widow. Number 9 is Black
Widow.
Okay.
Hey, you disagree with the nerds. A lot of them don't like it.
I enjoy Black Widow.
Me too.
It's a standalone movie. It's really disconnected. It is 10 years too late, you know, considering how long she's been playing Black Widow.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. It's a good spy movie. I love the score. Lauren Balfe killed it. Yeah, I don't really have anything to complain about Black Widow. So
now we're making sense.
Until now, number 8.
Oh,
the
God.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like the rest of my list, but
okay, fine.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I thought was better than anybody. I think it was better than what people say it is. I think it's. I liked it. I like the journey that Sam Wilson goes through. I love Bucky. Um, yeah, I mean, I know it's not the conclusion everybody wanted. You know, it's kind of obvious that he was selected to become the next Captain America. So I like that it wasn't an easy answer, and it wasn't easy for him to finally accept it and make it his
Mhm.
own. So I enjoyed it. I liked it,
Fine.
and I've seen that series twice. The other
Because
series
you
that
didn't like it or because you liked it?
because I liked it. The other
Okay.
series that I mentioned earlier, Moon Knight, Hawkeye, and She Hulk. What if I've only seen them once, and I didn't want to go back to them. So I guess I take back my statements on the previous
Yeah.
thing. But like I said before, I'm a movie guy, so shows are a little more difficult for me to kind of go back to.
Rewatch. Hmm.
Okay, number 7 is recent. That's why it's a little bit lower. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that thing was so much fun. I watched it twice, 2 nights in a row. Damn, everything's twice, dude. Oh my god, it's so
Nice.
embarrassing, bro.
Wow.
But it's only 45 minutes, and it's a fun Christmas special. If you're in a holiday spirit, it and you like the Guardians. If you don't like the Guardians, it's not worth it. But if you do like the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's totally worth it. It's so much fun. It's a nice little, considering that you were waiting for volume 3, it's nice to see them again. And I had a blast with it.
Uh,
There's Brittany's opinion. Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen that yet.
I would recommend it.
You recommend quite a bit.
Shut up. All right, coming in up at number 6, Werewolf
Okay.
by Night. This thing blew my socks off. I talked about it on here. I told everybody about it. I thought it was amazing. Composer Michael Giacchino directed this piece, and it came out near Halloween, and it's amazing. It's amazeballs.
I
Yeah.
remember you talking about it, but I still haven't watched it.
Okay. Well, you have 2 homework assignments.
Damn.
Coming in
Like
at number 5. You want to guess? I'm just kidding. Number 5 is Miss Marvel.
Werewolf by Night. Miss Marvel was great.
Yeah, number 5, Miss Marvel. Fun show. People think it's a kid show. It's not. It's a fun, cute, adorable show, and a lot of fun. I really look forward to watching every episode.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Number 4, Loki.
Okay.
Come on now. I watched this one twice.
Oh my
Dude, I
god.
have no life, huh?
It sounds like you have no life.
Loki, man. Oh my gosh, that build up to when he talks to he who must not be named. Is that wait? Am I getting confused? Am I? Anyways,
So
Kane the Conqueror, Kane, um, uh, who you saw in Quantumania, a different variant of him in the trailer. He is amazing in Loki. He has such a really cool role, and I like his personality and his attitude. And the Timekeeper storyline with Owen Wilson, I loved it, man. It's a
yeah,
fun
Owen
show.
Wilson was great.
I hope they do some more. I mean, I know they're doing season 2, but I hope they're actually going to show up in the movies. Like
I
this.
wasn't a fan of the female Loki, but the show was good.
Oh, Sylvie. Yeah, I thought she did good. It was kind of weird when Loki fell in love with himself, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
narcissistic tendencies.
exactly. Number 3, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Oh man, I feel like that was so long ago. Was that this year?
No, it's part of Phase 4. It came out at the end of 2021, right? Yeah,
Okay.
2021. Yeah, I mean, come on. What can you say about it? This movie is it's pretty awesome.
I thought because your wife's love for Simu Lee that the rating would drop down
No.
due to your jealousy. But I
The
guess you're an unbiased man.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
yeah. I that freaking bus scene, no.
Amazing.
It's just worth to watch the movie just for that scene alone. And I like the fight on the build. No one talks about the fight outside the
Nathan wants to
building.
know how many times you've seen Shang-Chi.
Okay, this is a different one because I probably seen it maybe 5, 6 times, something like that. Maybe 5. I'll just say 5 times.
5 times, babe. Yeah,
I,
that the building fight was amazing
yeah,
though.
no one talks about it. They all talk about the bus scene, but that building fight is sick.
And this fight scene with his sister was really good too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean I like the final the fight with his dad. I don't really care for the monsters part. You know, they always stick a bunch of
Yeah.
freaking CGI shit that I don't care about. But the fight with the dad, I thought was like, wow, this is
Yeah.
meaningful. Is this what you want? Oh man, when he says that to his daddy. Anyways, okay. Coming in number 2, WandaVision.
Whoa. I wonder what's number one then.
You should know. WandaVision is just a spectacular series. And yes, I did watch it multiple times.
Here he
Um,
goes.
the best part, I still remember the night we watched it with you. We introduced you to the show, you and Nathan.
Yeah.
And we watched the first 2 episodes, and you're like, okay. And then we got to 3, you're like, okay. And then 4 blew my socks off.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so cool to see it from the other side and be like, oh my God, it was so intriguing. It was just, it was perfect. And I think, you know what? It was
What?
WandaVision and Spider-Man No Way Home that put in a lot of expectations for Doctor Strange because
Yeah.
Wanda's involvement in that movie. Yeah.
They couldn't keep up.
And of course, number 1, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Fan service, I don't care.
I
It
agree with the
was
first two.
fan freaking tasket. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. I can't say fantastic like you can't say world.
I could say world.
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 It's like you're saying worms. Spider-Man No Way Home, man. I mean, come on. Fantastic. There's nothing else to say. It's a great film.
Speaks
It's
for itself.
fan service up the ass, but it's emotional. I'm
Mm.
invested in Tom Holland's Peter Parker so much so that when stuff happens to him, yeah, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why that's my number 1, man. And of course it touches on like my childhood. It's like like these amazing Spider-Man actors coming back was just like it was a really emotional movie for myself.
It was emotional for me as well. Was it emotional for you, babe?
So
He
now
said,
that you heard my list, and I know you don't have your whole list or whatever, you said Wakanda Forever is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
Would you knock? Where would you put it?
on the list.
Yeah.
Okay, I would do Spider-Man No Way Home,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would put Wakanda Forever,
Whoa.
and then I would put WandaVision,
Fair.
and then what did I agree with you? Shang-Chi would go next. Then I would put none of those shows. I would put where was I? Black Widow.
Damn.
And then I would put what's the next show I liked? What's the one? Miss Marvel.
Okay.
And then I would go with Loki. Nope. Scratch that. I would go Moon Knight, then Loki.
Uh-huh.
The rest I don't really.
You probably would put She-Hulk. You said it was underrated.
She-Hulk, yeah, She-Hulk there. The rest
didn't appeal to you, or you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so there's my ranking of it. Like I said, Phase 4 has been a mixed bag. I'm excited to see what's next. I'm not burnt out yet. And you know what? It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's like Goodwill Hunting. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. How many, for your top movie list of 2022, how many of them are Marvel movies?
Right now, I've been tinkering with the list. It's not set in stone, and right now, no Marvel movies are on my list.
Whoa!
Well, because the 2022 movies, right? If you the 2022 Marvel movies are Doctor Strange, Thor, and Wakanda Forever. So
Ooh,
I didn't see Wakanda, and I don't like Thor, Doctor Strange. I don't like them enough to be on my top 10 end of the year list.
damn,
Yeah.
dog.
So
Maybe you need to rewatch it.
you know what? I think I might, Britt.
Maybe
I
you
might.
should. And then
You know
they'll
what? I'm
be at
gonna
the
go do it
top of
right
your
now.
list. Yeah,
Okay.
do it right now since you have
Uh-huh.
all the time in the world to keep watching movies, huh?
I love movies, guys, and that's what I do, and it's what I do best.
I love movies, but maybe I need a separate segment for my TV shows.
That's what we do already.
We kind of don't. Like I just like throw it out.
What do you want me to do? Oh, guys, we're gonna get into Brittany's TV corner.
Here's a transition. No, I'm
Just
kidding.
keep bringing it up whenever you want to bring it up, and we'll finish with my cool stuff at the end.
Finish on a low note, I see.
Ain't nobody care about your shit. I'm
I
just
care about
kidding.
your shit, dog.
Hey, speaking of which, I was looking at Netflix's Coming Soon and Coming Hot.
Yeah.
Alice in Borderland season 2 is coming out.
Have you seen season 1?
Nope, don't care, won't see it. And then also, there's something else in there some romantic movie that I thought, oh, this is totally Brittany. It's also a K-drama, so just be on the lookout for those stuff.
Can I tell you something?
You hate me, but you love me.
No, I was gonna say go fuck yourself.
You know what? I don't
What?
like you, but I respect you.
I respect you. But can I say something though?
Okay, go ahead.
Since you are alone today and you have time,
No, I'm gonna go out on my own. Okay.
I think you should watch one episode of Alice in Borderland.
Don't say it.
And get back to
it.
me.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I said it, and it's out there.
I think I've reached the age now that I listen to Colin Farrell and Jamie Lee Curtis. I've reached the age where if I want to say no, I'm gonna say no. Did you see the interview?
Reached the edge. And I reached the age where I can just cut off friendships because I don't have time. I'm near my death, so I don't have time for the stress.
I don't have time for that. But my life is all about friendships and family and being around those I love. And that's why I do this show with you, because you're someone I love, and I love hearing your opinion, even if it's crazy. And I have no interest in watching your shows, but I'm happy that you love them. Just like you love that I love my movies.
I was going to make you a deal.
Listen, I tried. Okay,
I was gonna watch
you made me watch that Bollywood film, and it still haunts me to this day.
That's different.
Okay. Tell me what.
That's 100% different. Alice in Borderland is an action-packed show.
I did watch Train to Busan, remember?
And you loved it.
Yes, I did. Okay.
So Alice in Borderland, give it one episode, and I promise you, if you don't like it, then I'll never recommend anything to you again. There he goes. I'm done.
Oh, that's the deal.
That's the deal.
You're not going to sacrifice your eyeballs for something else. Okay.
What do you want me to watch?
There's nothing.
I do have Christmas episode.
I do have some speed round like recommendations to people that I just recently watched. If you like documentaries, Senior and Stoltz, they're two different documentaries. Senior is about Robert Downey Jr. and his dad, their relationship. Yeah. And Stoltz is about Jonah Hill's therapist. Both great documentaries. And I also watched Emily the Criminal with Audrey Plaza. It's I thought it was a good one. Short, sweet character that doesn't make wise decisions, you know. Yeah. So there you go. I think that's all I've seen. Oh, I watched Amsterdam. Christian Bale's the cast is extraordinary. The cast is amazing. So if you want to see Christian Bale, John David Washington, Margot Robbie, Tay Swift, yeah, the performances are great, but the movie, it feels like it could have been an interesting piece of history because apparently it's based on some of it. Some of it's true. But if you're gonna like make a story out of it, you could have like fabricated more, I guess, to make it more dramatic. But yeah, no.
Roasted.
Yeah. So and Hustle. I did watch Hustle with Adam Sandler. Ooh, buddy. I'm a
Good
sucker
stuff.
for what kind of movies, Britt? Bonding movies. Oh, and the
I
relationship
thought he was
in
gonna say Marvel movies, but I was like, Hustle's not a Marvel movie.
no bonding movies, man. The Adam Sandler relationship with the basketball player, which I can't remember his name now. Shit, was just it. Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Hmm.
So, anyways, there you go.
There you go. There it
That's the
is.
end of the
There
show.
it is, everyone. That's the last episode of the movie reference.
The very last one. We'll never come back and do it again. And
There's
thank you for tuning in. And
it's supposed to be like we're open minded. We watch everything,
yeah.
But some of us are closed minded.
Some of us like to say, "Go fuck yourself," right?
Go fuck yourself.
And there's others who are close-minded on the other way.
Yeah.
It's just all these people who just want to watch this fucking. I just want to watch what I want to watch. Okay.
Okay. So no more comments. I don't want to hear what you guys want to watch. We're gonna watch what we want to watch. We'll talk about what we want to watch.
Exactly.
There you go.
And it's like, listen, the people who do comment, it's not like they remember what they've watched. So it's not like they can recommend anything. You know what
Honestly.
I mean, that's the reality.
Right,
I had someone comment. Someone commented, you know who? He's right next to you. Said something about, have you seen Death on a Nile? And it's like, bro, you haven't seen Death on a Nile. Like, you don't even know what it's about.
But we said we watched it, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
So that's on us.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to watch it now.
I'll watch whatever tickles my fancy, and then if I'm around you and you want to force feed me something, that's different. But you have no control over me over here.
Whatever. You live your life, bro. I be living mine.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Catch us on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, YouTube's The Movie Reference.
Yep.
MOVIE reference. The MV reference.
If you want to abbreviate, the MV reference.
Anyway, it's been Brittany on the track, co-piloting this ship,
and
Marc Anthony, who stays in one direction.
Call me Harry Styles, baby.
Call me Harry Styles.
Call me Harry Styles.
Hey, as it was.
And as you know, Brittany, who,